What is up, everybody? We're here for the PlayStation State of Play. See what's going on. We got a couple more minutes here until this kicks off. We got 3.5 minutes here, so let's get into watch a little bit of some gameplay, some other stuff we got coming up. I'm excited to see what they do. I'm not really 100% sure as far as oops. There you go. Hope if I hit the right one, huh?
I thought we killed your whole family.
But yeah, they got some cool stuff coming. I don't know if they're going to do a whole lot of Death Stranding, because I think they're supposed to be doing that this weekend.
The Oni.
As far as I know, but hey, who knows?
The spider. The dragon. Lord.
Supposed to be getting a decent amount of gameplay for some of the newer stuff they got coming as well.
What are we going to do?
I'm excited about this game being one of them. This, Death Stranding 2, of course.
We came to this.
Arc Raiders. We might get a shadow drop this weekend. Possibly. Possibly and hopefully. What else we got here? Yes, Crimson Desert is another one where I'm like, I don't know.
Curiosity.
Hold on, we got 2 minutes. Getting close, getting close.
No further. I assure you, do your worst, Remain.
Yeah, this is another one of those games where I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna play. The giant troll, dude. This is one of those where I'm like, this could be really, really cool. The combat and all looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Dragon's Dogma a little bit. Alright, we're real close here. A couple seconds. Let's see, Doom, we've already seen that. Chronos.
Okay.
Got here. Yeah, that Mind's Eye game is another one where I'm like, I don't know what's up with that game. It seems like super sus to me. This is just like a general playlist of games from 2025, so some of the stuff's already come out. Others is stuff that's coming up. Alright, let's get over here. See what they got for us. This is it. Hopefully it's good. Don't remake me to death here. Which has been the unfortunate trend as of late. It's remake after remake after remake. And I'm not really a big PlayStation guy, so some of these are going to be a surprise to me.
Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves. Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves. I'm facing my fears, not backing away.
Think I show something cool here or what? No. It's only the start, so.
Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves.
Womp womp. It's supposed to be about, I think they said like 40 plus minutes, so maybe like 45.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、プレイステーション5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。
Not interested.
その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと
Not
導きます。
interested.
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。
夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に
I
取
guess
っ
I
て遊
should
んでみてください。
get myself out of the way here a little bit.
And enjoy the rest of State of Play.
So I feel like this is one of those, there's probably going to be a lot of subtitles, you know?
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna Filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Let's see about getting paths through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
Because they can.
There you are. All better.
You patched me up.
Capcom, huh?
I am DI-033.
Damn, I want to see this, but I'll be right back.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am DI.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Alright, hopefully I didn't miss anything good. It's real. Pragmata, huh? Weird, but okay.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean?
Animation, I'm usually out.
Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, I'm gonna die.
Damn.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
Oh goddamn! Right in the eye like that too.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Okay, okay. Looks fun. The design's a little weird with the weird helmet and the guns and all being a little funky, but looks like it might be some fun. Oh, the game was gonna be that animation show to start. I was like, yeah, no.
Romeo is a dead man.
But yet another one. It's not till next year.
Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I swear Sony loves that. Oh, that's creepy. Sony loves doing that. Hey, you can get this game in like 3-4 years from now. Maybe.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーマネージャーの須田剛一です。いえいえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作。
グラスホッパー。
ノイザ・デッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんです。かっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね、指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していく、そんな、ブラッティなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Okay. I could be in on that game. I'll be curious to see where they go with it. I mean, we're a year out from release anyway, so it's kind of eh.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Oh shit. You traitor. I feel like the little like dead kid's gonna pop up at the bars.
誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、君の悪い
Oh shit.
がルーツに回ってるし。いや、キラコ。
This could be cool. I like the OG Silent Hills. Okay.
きなこ、どこにいるの？きなこはいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
be together forever. You got Japanese lesbo schoolgirls here. Damn. Well, something definitely happened, and that was stabbing her in the back. Okay. This year, finally. I wonder if it's like a full-length game. With it being just Silent Hill F kind of makes me a little sus instead of having a number with it.
The castle has been sighted again.
Not actual gameplay.
The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand.
This mission will test the limits of your courage.
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
This looks cool, but that side-scroller gameplay, I'm out on that. Yeah, knock off Lady D.
With me! Cross! Reaper!
Tonight, we start our mission!
See, I was hoping this was more of a actual open world type of deal. That's what it was looking like. 2026.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
The visuals of
Yeah,
Shinjuku
nah,
that I'm seeing
I'm good.
are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical.
Gotta stop the evil Pokemon invasion.
I'm counting on you, Agent. Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form.
Digimon. I was close. Pokemon, Digimon.
I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for?
Fans either probably hate me for that, but it's the same thing.
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very important!
Could be cool. I've always wanted like a true like a real console Pokemon game instead of sticking on the Switch.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack! Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
To
you.
move forward into the future.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
Okay. October. Might have to check that out. I have to see a little bit more with the gameplay with it before I make a real decision on that. If it's open like a Yakuza type of deal, you got me.
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
Not a charade. Yeah, not a Final Fantasy kind of guy.
Father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
Thought I forgot my damn
later this
drink.
year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles.
That's my arm going invisible.
The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th.
Cool.
And will be available for pre-order later today.
I know we're 20 minutes in, so can we get to the cool stuff?
This next game is something really special. When I
Is
first
it?
played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
What?
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock knock. Oh no, you found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
I will not be, sir.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore.
Hirogami!
In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo.
Yeah, there's definitely an audience for these types of games, like the Unraveled and all that kind of stuff, but that audience ain't this guy.
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually played a Hot Shots golf game. I've played the hell out of some Tiger Woods and 2K, but never played Hot Shots.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
What's up with all these cheapy games out this year? There's no, like, bangers yet.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual
Hey, isn't the
protagonists
new
from rival
Ninja
clans
Gaiden coming
forced
out
to combine their
soon?
souls and skills against a demon uprising.
So I know they had the remake.
And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
See, another one. 2025 again.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
It's like Death Stranding, but not
Manage
nearly
balance
as
and
cool.
Stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
Oh shit, I thought he was missing a leg for a second. I thought that roll was his damn leg. He was just crawling up with a nub.
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today. That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to
I'm
have.
glad.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next
I
collection.
always hate these like awkward. They try to be funny. Like, just give us games, basic rundown. Keep it moving, please. Mr. I laughed so hard I almost threw up.
Just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
Man, I miss the arcade stuff that they used to have on
Showing you
360.
a part of a world that is much larger.
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
Eh. I'm sure there's like 10 people that'll buy that.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
That guy? I know he's close.
Now we're talking.
We've lost sight of the enemy.
Metal Gear.
We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Baby.
Take this! Here comes another one! You won't get away from me!
Time for you to taste some real pain.
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
It's just a box. Oh shit, Ape Escape. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, the gameplay looked a little janky. Okay, interesting. Looks like they're gonna have some cool added on it.
Shining stones imbued
It
with
still didn't
human
look great,
power,
honestly, gameplay
never-ending
wise.
dreams.
Even though I'm really excited for
Since
that.
time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Okay, okay.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Okay, okay. Another Neo.
Who might you be, warrior? Tokugawa Takechiyo.
See another 2026.
皆さんこんにちは、チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作NEWS+3をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみの侍スタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加、より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。
Damn, that's not bad. Demo out already?
発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
That's good at least, but still, another 2026, man.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known.
I always hate the generic 2026 because it's like, could be at the end of 2026 if it doesn't get pushed back for any of these.
I was raised in this city's shadow, free to take whatever I need to survive.
Yeah, VR game, I'm good. I think we're still a little ways away from VR being really, really cool.
Many lost and legendary treasures locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble.
It's pretty
than
mean of her
others.
to shoot the fire. Thief. Man, Thief games used to be really cool. Used to be.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker. Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
Ever since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
This is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get down!
yours. Will you help us?
Yeah, see another 2026.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Duce, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you.
Astrobot 2.
What the last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few.
Now we are back with Astrobot a tour.
In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, I'm good.
Then it hit me all so clear. No old man just got a ship. Memories go, memories stay, chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays, standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This game just seems like it has a bunch of weird elements slapped together. Gameplay wise, just like really weird mixed matches. No, the 2026, man. Not interested. One of those weird artsy platformers is what this is looking like. Sha-da-da-da-da-ba-ba. August 19th, 2026. That's one of those little weird games that'll be out.
Kristen Zitani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure
Oh,
from the team
man.
behind Abzu and Pathless.
Can't wait to not
We're
play it.
excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog. On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
See, that one seems like it could be something interesting. I need to see a little bit more on it,
The
but
PlayStation Plus Classics
drop
catalog
in
welcomes several
basically
new
like
titles this summer.
Call of Duty Zombies, but cranked up.
The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th. In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US.
Womp.
Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog. Additionally, Myst
It's cool
and
that we got
Riven will
remakes
arrive
already.
later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors
It's
all praise his instincts.
Morgan
They're
from The
all in
Walking
need
Dead.
of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No.
Mum.
And I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program.
That's the
Mom.
007 game, isn't it?
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet
Yep.
without a target. Let's give him one.
By the dudes that made Hitman.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Money
James.
penny.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master.
See, I'm actually pumped for this. I think
Whatever
this is
the
going to be
endgame
cool.
is, we won't see it.
007 Hitman team put together. I think it can make something really cool.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Me mumsy.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
Trying to get bopped off. But when though?
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
$2026 again. That's like the first one that I'm like really pumped for. I think that's a good mix. Like I said, that Hitman Studio and 007.
I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive.
the team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Ghostly Yotei. I guess they did save the good stuff for the end here.
You're still with me?
Okay. Looking forward to that. I thought we were getting that this weekend, though.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。よし。
Marvel vs. Capcom. Count me out. Spider-Man. East LA special, setting stuff on fire. Storm got some jiggle physics going on there. So you can tell it's a Japanese game. Yeah, it's cool. I'm not big in the fighting games, but it's cool. But again, 2026.
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなり日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが。
Just sitting here wondering, I'm like, man, are we getting anything else besides this? So I'm thinking the show so far is maybe like a
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet.
4 out of 10 so far.
Mixed with a brick house.
A couple things that look cool are coming out to like way later.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと。
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. This has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The three companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
You're still with me?
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Yeah, I guess that was it. All right. Well, on that, we get a little screen grab here. All right. Well, that is it for that state of play. I'm hoping they give us a whole lot more here this weekend for Games Fest, because this really wasn't that impressive, honestly. We got the usual, like, Ghost of Yotei I'm excited for. Neo 3 looks cool. Super pumped for 007. I think that's going to be on everything, though. But regardless, that combination of the Hitman team with that type of game, I think is going to be really, really good. I'm kind of suspicious now of Metal Gear, because the gameplay looked a little janky. Granted, it was only a couple little quick shots of it. But hopefully we get some more of some of these games. Silent Hill, I'm curious if that's a full-length game with the F in it. Like I said earlier, I feel like it's probably a short game. We'll have to wait and see on some more. But yeah, I'll be covering all of Games Fest this weekend. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one.